Hello everyone. So today we are actually riding my horse. This deer just went by, so we're waiting. I just got a new bridle. See it right here. Look at how handsome he is. You're a handsome boy. Yes, you are. So this is the Bosal bridle from Tough One. I got it off Amazon. Bless you, buddy. And we're just gonna go for a little ride here through the woods. Oh my goodness. Must be a lot of pollen in the air. Buddy has allergies. And yeah, we're gonna see how this bridle does. So far, it was a little too small for him. I had to stretch it so it could fit around his nose. I don't like how tight it is. This is, no, come on, walk on. It's a little too, he's wondering why I'm like bending down and recording. This isn't normal. It's a little too tight for him. I don't like how tight it is on his face. I'm sure that it'll like, when it gets hot, it'll like bend and mold to his face a little more. But yeah, it's a little tight for my liking. But it doesn't seem to bother him that much. He's like, Mom, what are you doing? All right, let's see if we can get a little trot. Trot. Yep. There we go. Yeah, he's a good boy. Come on, keep trotting. Yes, there we go. Look at you. All right, now let's walk. Okay, so I mean, he definitely, well, he's such a good boy. He doesn't really need much pressure from me anyway to know when it's time to stop. So I don't really know if this bridle is actually doing anything or if he's just such a good boy. I can't tell. All right, here we go. We'll pause this for now and get a little bit of ring footage. Look at him not caring over there. I'm doing all this. It's a horse that has put up with me for a very long time. If I had known that it would have taken me about 20 minutes to set up a square, I would have taken his saddle off and just let him chill while I did this, but too late now, I guess. Look at how unbothered he is by me throwing stuff around. Buddy. Okay, I fixed my saddle because it was very, very far back. And let's put this on him now. Whoa! Okay, so first things first, there's this really long, oh goodness. There's this really, really long rope, and I don't know why it's here. Because it's not the reins. So, just put that there, I guess. Alright, buddy. I need to prop my phone up somewhere. Okay. Here it is. Now, it goes over him like this. Get in the frame. And, there we go. It's a little tight around here. So I'm wondering if I can stretch that out so it's not as tight on him. But there's this extra rope here and I don't know what it is. So if someone could tell me, that'd be nice. So then we have our reins. Self-explanatory. But then there's just this. So I'm not too sure what this is for. So I might end up just taking it off. I don't really see a point. But yeah, so this is like really tight around his nose. No, don't stop. Head that way. So it's a little tight. I mean, there's still some room in it, but I don't like how tight that is. Is it supposed to be that way? I don't know. Normally I ride in like just rope halters, so this is new. Okay, so I tried taking it off, but it's connected into the reins, so that's not possible. So that looks like the reins are twisted. There we go. It looks like this is just coming with us. So, and I don't like tying stuff off on my saddle. I'm not even going to. We're just gonna do that. I don't like doing that at all. But I mean, if you have to, you have to. I'll figure it out another day. But for now, oof, saddle really slipped. There we go. Let's see how this thing is. Oh, fuzzy. All right. So I normally neck rein. Okay. So first impressions, I do not like this. Why is this here? I'm not a fan at all. I want to get rid of it, but it's connected to the reins. This is all one piece. So, not sure what to do with this. Bug just went up my nose. I'm wondering if I can like tie it like that so it's not in his way, but then like if he gets caught in something and this needs to come off, this goes over his head super easy, but I don't want this tied off on anything in case there's an emergency. So, but the problem is letting it hang. I mean, it could get snagged and pull him, any number of things really. So I don't like this. Like if I tied it off on the saddle and let's say there was an emergency and like I'd have it long enough so he could put his head down, but it wouldn't be enough for him to get away. So I don't know. I mean, I could just drape it like this, but let's say I forget about it and like I do something and it slips and then it's on the ground. Like that's a long rope to be on the ground. Is that even the right? See, I'm not used to 3 ropes coming off of my horse. Ooh. Oh my goodness, buddy. There it is. It took me way too long to figure out which one it was even. So already this is not a win at all. Whew. But let's assume that I've figured this out and we've done something with this where he can escape. I mean, I could do a breakaway tie, but I mean, sure. But let's just say I figured this part out. Like, let's say I figured out what to do with this rope. And let's say it's out of the way. Here, let me just tie that off. Okay. So this rope is now out of the way. It's figured out. That's great. Where are my reins? There they are. That's still like, if these are my reins, that's, I don't like that. I really don't. There is a different pressure to this. Like he responds super, super easily. And I don't know if that's because it's too harsh. Like if we get him to back up, come on, back. There we go. He's very responsive to it. So it's really hot, so I won't be out here long. But we're gonna do some circles really quick with it. I'm gonna see how well he responds. I'm gonna see if he hates it or what. And yeah, then I'll give you guys my review. So, I mean, it's already gonna get points off for the rope thing. Like, I don't like this. I'm sure it's useful. I'm sure it does have its uses. But for somebody who just trail rides and does lessons, and I teach horsemanship, like for someone who does what I do, it's counterintuitive. And if I'm teaching horsemanship and like how to be good to the animal and how to listen to them and understand what they're saying, to have this really, really long rope that I tell my kids, like, hey, you don't want to have random accessories on your horse because they could get hurt. It's literally going against everything that I teach them. So this is probably just going to be mine, and I'm probably going to be the only one who uses this. I'm going to keep my kids using the halter bridles just because that's what they're used to anyway, and there isn't any extra ropes that'll confuse them. Because, like, I've been riding for, like, 20 years, and, like, well, I've been actually riding about, like, 14 years. And it's confusing me, even to have this extra rope. So, where are we going? So, let's do some circles. Come on, bud. If this bridle was any harsher than my normal halter bridles, I feel like he'd be a lot more jerky and respond differently. I mean, he didn't seem stressed. He didn't seem upset, really. The neighbors have sheep. He hates the sheep. He's looking at sheep right now. But I don't know. I mean, it's a fine bridle. I kind of like it. I'm still going to use my halter bridles from time to time, but it's just this right here. I don't like that this is so tight. And if this could like loosen up a bit where it's not pushing here. Hi, handsome. If this wasn't like pushing right here, then I'd be fine. I mean, I guess that's what they're supposed to do. You're not amused. But, and like, see this, I'm not a fan of this extra rope. I don't know why it's even here. It looks like I've just lassoed a Mustang from out west with how many ropes are on him. But yeah, it's like, I mean, I guess if it was pulled up a little higher, it'd be fine, but no, because it's still like, look at how close that is to his skin. So I'm gonna try and like put like, I don't know, a football in there or something to try and stretch it out. But honestly, I do like it, I will say. It's not the worst thing that I put on him. I used to ride him in a bit, and I used to have the double cavesson that was like that on his nose. And you know, where you had the bit would be here, and you'd have the two pieces come like this, so it would like pinch the bit in his nose. He's like, what are you doing? Stupid human. And that was really bad. So I mean, if anything, and that was like years ago, I haven't ridden him in a bit in years, but so this is obviously a step up from that, but I feel like it is a step down from my normal halter bridle. But I want to know if there are like benefits to this over just a standard rope halter. I'm gonna be honest, I bought it because I like it, like it's pretty. And I wanted to try it out because I've never had one before. So, I mean, I do like that, like, if I want to take this off, he's free. But then there's the other issue is that he might be free, but this is still tied to the saddle. So, like, I don't know. I have so mixed feelings about this. So, I mean, what are your guys' opinion? Make sure you let me know. You know, now that he's eating oak leaves and I can go this far away from him, I think I found a use for it. I think my students who need help trotting, if I could lunge him like this would actually be perfect. Like, look at how long this is. Like, this is long. He's approaching very quickly. I feel like that'd be good for lunging students, but beyond that, if they're riding on their own, I feel like it would just get in the way. But, I mean, there's one use for it. Bonus trail ride. So as I've been thinking about it, the more I've been thinking, you know, maybe I could use this really long rope for, excuse me, I could use it to, like, lead kids who aren't confident, and I can just hold it and lead the horse that has this on. But the only issue I see with that is if I believe they are confident and I go to give them that rope back, they have to focus on, like, where to put it on the saddle, where it won't, like, slip around or fall off or get tangled in the horse's feet. So, like, there are definitely positives to this thing, and there are definitely a lot of negatives. Another negative I see is that, like, I can just tie this on the saddle horn right now, and have it, like, that's not even tied, that's just a loop. That's fine if I'm in a Western saddle, which, I mean, 2 out of my 5 or 6 saddles are Western with a saddle horn, so that's not the worst thing ever. But the problem is, like, if I want to ride my English saddle, because, like, I switch out saddles often just to have different pressure on the horse's back. Like, I use them all for different purposes. I don't know, I just prefer to ride different saddles different days. I don't really have a reason. I mean, I always trail ride. It's not like I do anything special in them. But, I gotta say, like, if I'm using, like, my English saddle, for a trail ride, then, there's nothing to tie this to, and I have to fuss about it a lot more. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say about that or what to do with it. But, oh yeah, if you're wondering, yes, that is a crop. No, I don't use it. I have that there for when we go on trail rides and we're at a place with other people where there are bikes and stuff. I hold out the crop so people don't ride to their bikes too close to me. It's literally just a people smacker, not a horse smacker. And I forgot to take it off my saddle today. So yeah, that's why that's there. And then that's a speaker because I listen to music sometimes when I ride. I know that's not the best thing to do, but it's a me thing. So yeah, there you go. Review of Clarice's saddle. You get to see what all I have. I don't know why that's there, I'm gonna be honest. That's just a random hook. But yeah. So, I mean, I do like this Bosal. But I do like my halter bridle a lot too. This just means I have choices, you know. We like choices. Also, to anybody who lives in somewhere where there's not a lot of green, how are you liking it? There's a lot of green. He keeps looking back at me like, why are you leaning like that? What you doing? Come on, going this way. Come on. I know you want to go that way, but we're going this way. Oh, okay. Happy? Little snack for the road. I mean, I don't care. He's just trimming the trails back for me. Less work that I have to do. You can walk and eat. Come on. Sorry I don't have the most steady hands. Trying to record and write at the same time. Oh, buddy. I used fly spray. What's wrong? You know, this would be a good test. There's water down here. I want to see if he can drink with this or if it'll get all disgusting and wet. Literally day one of owning this thing, I literally got it in the mail like right before I started this video. And here I am gonna get it all gross in the water. Come on. And we're not running across, okay? Yeah, we're gonna drink. Okay, so he can still drink. I don't know. Now he's probably just eating mud. Okay, well. He's drinking a little. What you doing down there? His reins away from his feet. Oh, he's just eating mud. Come on. Oh, no. Now you're drinking. There you go. That's what you want. Okay, yeah, so the tassel thing is in the water. Okay, that's probably not what... Alright, let's turn around. Oh, you're still drinking. Okay. It's probably not supposed to get wet, but there it is, fully submerged. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's all wet now. Icky. Oh, no. We'll see how that dries, if it dries okay or if it gets gross. Okay, are you done eating mud? Come on. Come on. Gotta turn around. Gotta turn around. No. Okay. Come on. Turn around. Good boy. Oh, yeah, so my halter bridles don't have, or my rope halters, they don't have that tassel at the bottom. So there's nothing to get wet and like hold bugs and water. So debating on if I can take that off or not. I don't know. That or it'll just get really gross because we do stop at the water a lot. He loves to drink, so we'll see, I guess. I sprayed him, I swear. Flies here are really bad. Come on. Oh, bugs. So this has been slipping, so I guess I will have to end up tying it. I didn't want to tie it, but it's like slipping super low. That's better. It was getting too close to his feet. I don't want him to like trip and like that. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want him to trip or scratch or something and fall through his bridle. Okay, itchies. Also, before anybody asks me what breed he is, I don't know. I call him a Lipizan because he's gray, and sometimes he like picks his feet up and like trots like a Lipizan, but I have no idea what he is. If anyone thinks they know, let me know. Pew pew. We're coming up to his favorite spot. He likes to run through here. He knows where he's allowed to canter and gallop, and he knows where he's supposed to stop, so let's see if he wants to do a little yeehaw. It's a little hot though, so we'll only run if he wants to. Oh, he wants to. Alright. Get up! Come on. Alright, you know this is your stop. There we go. Good boy! You're such a good boy. Oh my goodness. I didn't even tell him to stop. He just knows. Alright, well. Oh, we're gonna get you a bag, get you cool off when we get back. So, I'm gonna finish up our ride. This has been reviewing the Bosal and a little bit of trail riding. So, hope you guys enjoyed.